it. You'll not be able to use it when you're required to use the particular word in a real life situation. So to be able to use it in a real life situation, you must have some prior. Hello everybody, how are you all? Hope you're doing great. So welcome back to another session of improving your English and your speaking skills. Well, today is going to be a session where I'm going to take your query, your question, and I'm going to give you the answer and solution to that. Now, I get a lot of times this particular question, and recently in my live session, I got this particular question that, ma'am, I'm learning lots of words. I'm learning new words, but I'm not able to use them properly. I don't understand how to use them and when to use them. So you are learning a lot of words, but you're unable to use that vocabulary. You are suddenly not able to use the particular vocabulary that you're learning when you're speaking, and it's like how to use that vocabulary and why you're not able to use it. I'm sure this must be your question too, because this is a very common problem. Do not worry about it. If you're facing this problem, it is common, and I'm going to tell you how you can solve this particular problem if you're facing it, how to overcome, why you might be facing it, the reasons, what is wrong that you might be doing while learning the words, what's happening because of which you're not able to use them later on, and then how to overcome this particular problem and how to use all the words that you're learning while speaking, how to use them and how to speak fluently with the new vocabulary that you are learning. So are you ready for it? I'm Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA certified English language tutor and communication coach, certified by the University of Cambridge, the UK. And before beginning, please subscribe the channel so that you do not miss out on any lesson. Like the video and share it with your friends too. Now coming back to today's lesson, the words you're learning but not able to use them, the new words that you're learning. Now what to do about it, how to overcome this problem. So let's begin with the part 1 of this particular lesson, where we are going to discuss why you might be facing this problem. You have to understand the root cause, okay, why this is happening. See, when you're learning some words, new words, what often people do is that they take up some word lists and they read it, they learn it, and that's it. They look at the meaning of the word, they look at the word, the meaning, and then they think that they've learned a word now. If you're doing the same thing, that is not the right way of learning a new word. If you're learning the word in this particular way, definitely you are going to face the problem that you are not able to use it later on when you want to speak, and you do not know how to use it because you have never understood it with the context. That means the problem is, number one problem while learning that's occurring is the lack of contextual learning. The lack of contextual learning. Now what is contextual learning? That means learning with a context. Context is very important. If you do not know how to use the word, it's because you are lacking in your contextual learning. So contextual learning is not just taking up a random word, looking at the meaning, and then that's it, being over with it. No, it's about you take up a word that you have maybe found out while you were reading something, maybe you were listening to something, you were interacting with some English content in a natural way, and then you look at the meaning of the word, you look at the example sentences, you understand how the word is being used in a particular sentence. Because you now understand the word, you understand how it is used in a sentence, you'll be able to use it. So lack of contextual learning, that you're not referring to the context. Context means the usage of the word. In which situation is it used? So you have to pay attention to the context. It's very important. So when you lack contextual learning, definitely you will face this problem. So that is something that you have to take care of. Context, right? Context is important. So the way the word is used in a sentence, where it is used in sentence, how it is used in sentence, does the word have any different meaning? It has more than one meaning. All of these things, they come under contextual learning that you must know about. That's very important. Now the problem number 2 is lack of practice. Lack of practice of using it in your speaking. That is, you are lacking somewhere in using it. Lack of usage. You're suffering from the lack of usage. You're not using the word enough. You have not practiced using the word. See, when you're learning a word, you understand the context. Maybe speak out loud some example sentences that you have referred to for understanding the context. So once you refer to the context, the sentences that are used, the example sentences that are used there, maybe on the website, the dictionary you're referring to, what you can do is speak them out loud. Speak the sentences out loud, right? So once you do that, that means you are making your mind and your mouth muscles practiced in using the words that you've learned. That means you're practicing how to speak the words, how to use them in a sentence. If you don't speak it, you have no practice of using it. You will not be able to use it when you are required to use the particular word in a real life situation. So to be able to use it in a real life situation, you must have some prior speaking practice with the word. And you're lacking in that. You're lacking in that particular practice which is required. So you have never used the word. That means you have never gained the confidence to use it in a real life situation. That is why you're not able to use it now. Okay, so these are the problems that you're facing. These are the problem areas basically, why this particular issue is coming up. Now, how to deal with it? Once you are facing this problem, once this has happened, what to do now? What to do? Now, I'm going to tell you the solution. See, when you're learning any new word, solution number one for that is you have to learn it with the context. Pay attention to the contextual learning. Contextual learning is important. Do not avoid it. Do not take up some words from a dictionary and read them and that's it. Do not take up some words from a word list, read them, the meaning, that's it. No. If you have some proper vocabulary lessons, that's something different. Again, context is important. Is there context in that particular lesson you're referring to from a book or not? If not, then please refer to some example sentences, some external material. Do not stop there, okay? Refer to some material from where you can get how to use them in a sentence, get knowledge about this particular thing. So you have to use the context, that is the thing. Now solution number two. Solution number two is practice speaking the sentences out loud. Once you practice those sentences, speak them out loud. Now this particular word is solidified in your memory, you can say, in your mind, right? Subconscious mind. And it has also been practiced through speaking. So your mouth muscle memory has also been conditioned to use the word. So it will be easier for you to use that particular word whenever required in a real life situation. And now you will not be confused how to use it, when to use it, because now you're confident enough to use the word, the particular word. You know when to use it, you know how to use it in a sentence. You have even practiced it speaking out loud, so you will not face this particular problem. And what to do if you are facing the particular problem with some words, right? So I would suggest for current words for which you are facing this particular problem right now, what you can do is make a list of those words, okay? Learn them once again with the contextual learning and practice them. Revise those words. That's the thing. Revision in the proper way, in the contextual way. Revise those words in a contextual way. That is the solution. So make a list of those words that you are facing difficulty in using in the real life situation, the new words that you've learned. Make a list and then revise all the words, and this time do it in the contextual learning method. Okay, and you will see that the way you're using them in the real life situation, in the real life conversation, you've improved a lot while using them, and you're confident enough to use them in the real life conversation too. So that is the solution for you. This is going to definitely work for you, the solution that I've given you. All the new words that you're learning, you'll be able to use them confidently whenever you want after adopting these solutions, believe me. So that's it. That was the lesson for today. I hope this answers your question, and now you're going to start learning the words in the correct manner, in the correct way, with the correct learning method that I have suggested in this particular lesson for you. That's it for today. I'm going to meet you next time with a new lesson. Till then, everybody, keep learning, take care, and bye.